Hey everybody, and I'll say hi Floss Tube. It's Kelly, and I'm pretty much in my pajamas. I just haven't taken my makeup off yet, and I sit and put together the video I did with Cece, and I thought I could put a little apology in the description, but I can hear all you guys going, Kelly, what are you doing? Why did you cut off Cece's head? We can't see Cece. A majority of the time during my shooting the videos of wonderful Cece, please don't even help. I have no idea why I cut off her head. All I can tell you is that when I was filming, I could see her. Her head was not cut off. So while you're watching my video, please enjoy it. And I hope you're not too frustrated as I was watching it, because I kept saying, Kelly, why did you cut off her head? So Cece, I apologize. She has the most beautiful top of anyone's head I've ever seen, and I cut it off. So hopefully you can get through it and bear with me and know that I don't know what I was doing, I guess, when I was filming, that I should have shown more of her. And I was really trying to focus on the floss and the threads and all that good stuff. But there were times where I thought I was focusing on Cece and I wasn't. I think I was just so excited that I was there and got to spend time with her that I probably wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So Cece, please accept my apology. Viewers, please accept my apology for giving you a video where Cece's head is cut off. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, why don't you think about subscribing, doing thumbs up, and I don't know, ring the bell, whatever you're supposed to do. So there we go. I'm gonna try to get this posted and go to bed, and that's it. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, it's Kelly from Black Thread Studio. I'm still in Boise, Idaho with my kids, and I'm sitting outside at Paige's house. So you might hear the lawnmower in the background, but I just got back from the best visit with Cece from the Thread Gatherer, and so I'm gonna get that edited and posted and put up, and I really hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. Spending all that time with her. Sorry, I have to put my glasses back on. At least we have a nice bright sunny day. But I really hope you enjoy it. Cece is just a phenomenal person. The sweetest heart, so much talent and sweetness. And I think we figured out it was 2007 when we met. So that's a big chunk of time to be friends. And I am so fortunate to call her friend. So sit back and relax and enjoy. And I hope you guys have fun visiting with me and Cece. Throughout, I'll just throw in throughout, you'll see some snippets of, I was able to pick up some gifts from their maherearth shop. And Cece will talk about it a little bit in the video, but a really cute Mr. Fox that I was able to get for Reed. They have a few little toys like that in the shop, and I came home with a bag full of kindness from Cece, kindness and love for Hadley, of some fizzy bath bombs and some lip scrub. So as you scroll through and see pictures of things, that's what that is. And I also threw in a picture of the long dog sampler that we talk about, which is the Pilgrim, which is the one that I wanted to do. And the floss that I ended up picking out, will also have a picture showing you, was Chimney Sweep is the one that I'm going to use. We did talk about whether or not I was going to do a variegated, and it's almost an eggplant color with very, very little variegation. And so you guys watch for that. I'm gonna start on my long dog sampler soon using the silks from the Thread Gatherer. So, okay, I will pop off and let you enjoy the video, and I will see you next weekend when we are doing, will be block 5 of My Color Is. Is it bothering you that I'm wearing sunglasses? Block 5 of My Color Is. I picked up all the floss that I need to do my quilting on that so I could get caught up. And block 5 is the one where you were to choose your own, kind of your own creative pattern, what you wanted to do. And I have to be honest with you, I haven't even thought about mine yet. I've thought about it, but I haven't figured out what it's gonna be. So we will all be surprised. So join me next weekend when we do block 5 of My Color Is block of the month, and we'll also have another tassel giveaway, which I didn't mention last week. I still haven't heard from Marla or Linda about their, their cross stitch patterns that they won, and Marla's was the Peace on Earth. That was the regular Black Thread Studio giveaway with the tassel. So she did get the tassel with that, which I think I forgot to mention. But girls, I need your information if you want those patterns. And Bernadine, as soon as I get back into town, your basket's coming to you. So everybody have a good weekend. And oh, can I just say thank you? Thank you. I think Cece and I thanked all the new subscribers, but I just thank everybody. I'm so glad that you're here joining us. It's not always cross stitch, sometimes it's other things, but I just hope you'll join me and everyone for whatever we do, because I think we have fun. Okay, enjoy me and Cece. Bye-bye. Hey you guys, today is Friday, April 30th, and I am standing on West Overland in Boise, Idaho, and there's a lot of reflection on this window, but I am going in to meet Cece from the Thread Gatherer, and they also have a shop called maherearth that we're going to talk about. And it's been a few years since I've seen Cece, so I'm really, really excited, and we're going to go in and introduce you to Cece and see what she has to say. Hi, Cece.
Hi, Kelly. So good
We're
to see
here,
you.
you too.
It's been too long.
I know. Okay, I'm coming in.
I'm gonna pull this so that I knew.
Okay, so Cece and I have already had lunch. We've already caught up. And so this is not the first time we've seen each other. We've given hugs and all that good stuff. But hey, Cece, do you want to tell us about the shop we're standing in?
Yes, this is our shop that we call maherearth. Mahair is the word for mother in Gaelic, and it's a little side business that we have with handmade soaps, body care items, stitchers lotions, skincare. And we've opened this up last fall.
Okay, and right now you're open by appointment?
We are. During COVID, we've just been open by appointment.
Okay, and I did a scan that they can see at the beginning and end, and I'm gonna whoop around. But do you want to show me some certain, should we take a walk around and you show me certain products?
Sure.
Okay. You know I can't wait to go shopping.
We try to bring in some items that are made by some local artists. We have some great
What is that?
soap dishes
Oh,
so that the handmade soap can drain, because it's important that it
Oh.
not sit in water.
okay, so for my friends that watch Kate at the last Homely House, do you remember when her son did the soap dishes and left? They talked about the drainage. Okay, I'm gonna have to have one of those. Oh, I see, it sits on top of
Right.
the saucer underneath.
Right.
Okay.
We have some really nice sugar scrubs for the hands. Lots of times stitchers love using a sugar scrub to keep their hands soft. So we have those. We have whipped body butters. Of course, we have hand sanitizer right now during COVID.
Okay, is this on Etsy as well?
Many of the products
Okay.
are. Some, we're still getting them up.
Okay, do you go through the Thread Gatherer or do you go?
Actually, maherearth, it's Mathair.
I'm getting a lot of glare off your glasses.
EARTH. So it's maherearth.com. We have a website, but we also are on Etsy, and we also have the Thread Gatherer website with a shopping cart, and we also have an Etsy Thread Gatherer shopping experience for you.
Do you need your glasses on right now?
No,
Because I can't see your eyes or get so much glare.
I can take them off.
Oh, there's Cece. Okay, what else do you want to show us?
Okay, we have some just skincare products, and there's
look, we're in the, look. Well, you can, no, come here. You can see our reflection in there.
oh my goodness, look at that.
Look, Kelly and Cece together.
Okay, together.
Okay, okay. Okay.
So we do, one of our favorite products with Stitchers is our Stitchers lotion.
Okay, which one is that?
Only have a couple bottles down here right now, but you can easily use it and then pick up your stitching right away.
Right away. On both of these, this one?
This is actually a conditioning mask for your hair.
Oh, okay. So this is the lotion
That's
for
the lotion,
Stitchers.
Stitchers lotions.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have that. Wait, we keep bumping into each other.
Yes, I'm
okay,
sorry about
body
that.
butter. And
One of us needs to lose weight.
we know it's me because
No.
I keep talking about Weight Watchers anyway. we just went, wait, Cece. Cece treated
really
me
too close.
to Mexican lunch, and
Now we need a nap.
no, it was Cece's fault that we had dessert, and then she brought up 2 desserts, so of course we had to have both.
Now we need a nap.
Now we need a nap after we do this. Okay,
All right.
so, and you have cards.
Yeah, we have cards.
Cute. You guys know I'm waiting for us to finish this so I can shop. This are these, oh, shampoo bar. I have never tried one of these, but I've wanted to.
Yes. Very popular with people that want to.
Oh man, I wish you
to
guys
not
could smell that.
use so much plastic packaging, and my daughter worked very hard to get a pH balanced product, so they're really nice.
Oh my gosh, they smell. Does the scent last? Like after you wash your hair, does it smell like
I
that?
don't know that it particularly stays in the hair as much as that you just have a little scent as you're
Oh
washing
my
it.
gosh, that smells good. Oh, look how cute. Are those flowers display or?
They're just a
For sale?
display, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Our little gardener's display for the spring.
Oh, how cute. Oh, I need a new smudge stick. You know, you're not supposed to use those over again. I mean, in the same, like if I
Oh.
smudge my house,
Yeah,
you're not supposed to use it in the next house.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, that's what
Oh,
I read.
well, I learned something I didn't know. I don't change houses very often.
Well,
though.
Google, well, I did.
Okay, well,
So,
so you know.
okay, and these are soaps.
Handmade soaps.
Oh man, look how cute they are packaged. They all have, just give you a little, oh, look at the goat soap. That one's unscented for those people that, oh, I'm gonna have to get Hadley a couple bath bombs. Okay. And you guys are planning on opening regular hours at some point, right?
We are.
Maybe, yeah?
We are
Yeah.
probably, we're pretty busy with the thread business, so this is sort of a sideline, so it won't be open all the time. It'll be by appointment, maybe a couple Saturdays a month and maybe 1 or 2 afternoons a week.
Okay, this part was really fun, but you know what we're waiting for.
We're really here for the threads, right?
Yeah, do you call them floss or threads? You call them threads?
I need my hearing aids.
Do you call them floss or threads?
Oh, sorry. Either, I think.
Either?
Yeah, I think I call them threads more than floss, but you know, either's appropriate, I think.
Well, I think I've been watching a lot of floss tube, and okay, think about that. It's called floss tube, but
It
more
is.
people call it threads, I've noticed. But I like floss. I don't know
Right.
why. Thread reminds me of quilting
A
threads.
quilting thread, more
And
like
floss-
sewing thread.
Yeah, floss
Okay.
sounds more.
Okay, we'll
So
call
that's
it
what I'm
floss
going
today,
with.
all right?
Okay, we will. Okay, so we're gonna head back. We're gonna set a few things up, right, Cece, and then we'll be
Right.
back. Okay. Okay, before we set up to go back and see Floss, I knew Cece was gonna bring me a gift, so I had to bring her something. So bring more flowers, the little quilt with my yo-yos. I think the orange is more my color, but Cece, you like purple, don't you? And chartreuse is both of our favorite colors.
Right.
So look what she made me. This cute, cute bag. Ribbon. Is this thread gatherer ribbon? No.
No, just seam binding.
Oh, a cute strawberry. Cece, this was your first strawberry.
Yeah, we won't talk about.
Okay.
I don't like that pattern I bought.
Okay, let's talk about my nails though. Look, Cece, while I was here, Paige doesn't do any gardening, so I planted her flowers for her yesterday.
What a good mom.
Yeah, didn't wear gloves. Okay, so from Cece, okay, wait, this all matches. My beeswax, my needle minder, look how cute that matches. This one, she says, was made for me. It's not on their Etsy shop. And a scissor pop to match. Look how cute that is. That just proves that I'm special. And hey, Cece. Okay, we're gonna talk about these in a minute. All right, we're together in one shot. Okay, we're gonna talk about how we met. Do you wanna tell or do you want me to tell?
I'll let you tell.
Okay, so do you know what year it was? This is marked
I
2007 in the back, but I don't know if that's right.
That's probably right.
Okay, about 2007, I moved here. This is when I was married to Doug. This was one of our moves. And I had a scrapbook friend, Lori, who brought me into the scrapbook store. And Lori, the owner of the scrapbook store, found out that I stitched and was a quilter. And she said, will you do a class teaching? This is right when scrapbookers were learning to stitch on their paper.
Right.
And so I did that, but then I came up with this for scrapbookers. So it was this book class. I think it was just called fabric book. It started out with Timtex, which is a harder, how would you describe it? Like a thicker, harder
kind of iron-on thick interfacing.
Yeah. So where, I don't even know what to say now, but you can see where all this was stitched. And we did paper and fabric mixed.
Right.
But, okay, and then I did a class that was actually using the cardstock paper. But if you look at this, Cece, I talk about this all the time. I don't think you do it anymore, do you?
Oh,
The
I still do.
Okay, so
I have a lot of it on hand.
So anyway, I think this was a big class. I think there was 20 some people in that class, one of my first classes.
There were, yeah.
There was a lot of people. And Cece was in my class. Here, I gotta stand back here so you can see. Cece was in my class, and you had all these bags of your dyed floss
ribbons,
and
right.
all this stuff. I was just mesmerized. I'm like, oh my gosh, who is this girl and why does she have all this stuff? I think in my mind I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna be friends with her. And then I think you reluctantly told me that she was real shy. You were real shy about it, telling me that you had the company, the Thread Gatherer, and that it was all your floss and embroidery. I'm calling it floss.
Right.
And
floss.
she does all this hand dyed, and it was pretty immediate. We were friends after that.
It was.
Yeah. So, and I said this before in a video. Cece's that friend, like we don't talk, maybe once a year, we don't text or write, but then when you're with each other, your souls are just connected, and it's forever. Like, I know if she ever needed anything, she could count on me in the same.
Same thing.
That's how I feel.
The same thing.
Okay, so that's how we met. So we are gonna head back, but I really want you to look. So she is still dyeing all these. These are all Cece's. This is one. Cece, can you see that? How pretty that still is? That orange and green. These are my favorites. That charcoaly and the green with some orange. Look at that, Cece.
Still looks nice.
Doesn't it? 2007. These weren't all her ribbons because, of course, I had just met her, but I immediately, worked some of those in.
I love the way you did that. All the ribbons hanging off.
I might bring this back. I might bring that back.
Just love it.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to head back to floss.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Cece, we pulled, you pulled
I did.
some floss and a bunch of other stuff, but I want to make sure you can see that cute cabinet. Okay. Do you use that cabinet?
Only to store some things here at the office right now.
Okay.
I bought it years ago and loved it, but it turned out to be kind of big.
Okay.
And I never found the right table to put it on, so it was
pretty.
up in a spare bedroom for a while, and then now this just seems like a good place we can wrap orders up on it, or I can look at it and enjoy it, and it's not stuck away in a room that I don't see it.
So we're in the back room of Mathair.
We're actually in the Thread Gatherer part.
We're
now,
in the Thread Gatherer part,
which is really just our basic little warehouse.
Which is heart-stopping actually when you get back here and you can pull everything. Okay, so I am gonna I would say Cece and I both love these colors. These are more Cece's colors. I always thank you when I see those colors,
Do you
especially
think of me
this
as purple?
I do.
Okay.
But this combination is definitely you. My combination would probably be this with like a burnt orange and maybe some
Do you
charcoal
need
in
me
it.
to get some orange out for you?
Sure. No. When I go shopping.
Maybe in a minute.
Yeah, okay. So, but I want you guys to see. Okay, do you want to talk a little about, you want to start here?
Okay.
You want to talk about kind of each one?
The sheep silk is a wool silk thread, and it's used a lot for needlepoint, but it also is the perfect thread for punch needle. Really makes a little punch needle piece look like a miniature hooked rug.
Oh, that is so pretty.
I prefer it to any cotton thread for punch needle just because of the fact that you get the really look of a tiny rug.
Okay, and I'm trying to learn more about threads and floss. So you told me silk is really stronger than cotton.
It is.
Okay.
Probably 10 times the strength. I mean, it's 10 times the base price of silk is probably 20 times, 30 times, 50 times more expensive now than cotton, and very strong. Probably was the thread of choice in most of the antique samplers, I believe. I think once you start using silk, you kind of become a silk snob.
Yeah.
You love the way it feels. You love the way it, the sheen. I think you can easily combine cotton and silk together in a piece.
I was going to ask you that
and
too.
Get some really nice effects if that's what you want. One thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that our silk is a 12 ply. And so they're stitching on such fine linen now. Sometimes when you get down to a single ply, there's what might look like too intense of a color in the skein. You really sometimes have to do sampling, because when you get down to one strand, the color is so much less intense. So I think you can, and oftentimes I've chosen something that seemed really pale to me, and then when I got down to 1 or 2 strands, it almost lost the color. So I think you have to sometimes do a little bit of sampling before you start stitching.
Okay, and then we'll talk about this too, because I showed Cece the piece in Plenty I'm working on, and talked about the variegations, so we'll talk about that too, but
Sure.
We'll finish through these.
Okay.
Okay.
So the sheep silk gets also can be used for cross stitch. I like sometimes stitching on 18 count linen or even Aida, and it's beautiful for that. Our Aurora thread is probably used more for wool applique and needlepoint, although I would also use it on a larger count piece for just the beauty of it.
I'm gonna try that, because you just showed that on Instagram and Facebook the other day, I think, and
you can ply it down one time. There's a strand of silk in there, and then there's a strand of a nylon combination mohair.
Isn't that pretty?
And so,
wow, look at that sparkle.
It is really beautiful.
Yeah, that is pretty.
With. Our silk pearl thread, this is our SP5 size. Once again, higher count linen. I use it almost exclusively for a lot of wool applique. And you can't get a better bullion knot than with anything than the silk pearl. We also have a silk chenille thread. Once again, it's a little thicker thread, probably used more by needlepoint people or embellishment folks, but I think on a larger count cross stitch piece you could use it as well. The remaining colors in this set are all the silken colors. It's a 12 ply. Our skeins are 5 yards long, so if you actually are stitching with one strand, that gives you 16 yards or 60 yards of stitching thread. Yeah, that's a lot. And sometimes if you consider the amount of stitching yardage you have for the price per yard, you may find that silk is really not that expensive to stitch with.
Yeah. Can we go back to the SP5 for just a second?
Sure.
Because I do quilting too. So
have you used that for actual quilting?
Yeah, you told me to.
Yeah. Did it work for you?
Yeah, it is. And that's what I'm using on my color is Block of the Month. But silk and cotton okay together in a quilt like that?
Oh, I think so.
You don't think that's going to wear against?
What kind of needle did you use? Because I tried using it on a baby blanket and I got a little frustrated trying to pull it through the batting. And do you think it was, what kind of batting are you using when you use it?
I think I used just Warmer Natural.
Okay.
Like
I may have used something that was a little too thick then.
I don't know. I quilt different though too.
Okay.
For you guys that are friends know of Kate, I lay mine on the table, on my old wooden table.
Oh, that sounds like the way to do it.
And I just pierce it. I just hit down, and so it probably dulls my needle. But it really gets me going, and I can.
And so you actually don't go down to the back side and come back up then?
No, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
But when I go down, when I hit the table, I come back up.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
And I don't know, I think because it's laying flat, and I'm
okay, because I think I would love it for quilting with it.
I think I have more strength. What do I want to say? I have more strength.
You have more
just
arm
kind of
strength?
weaving it through.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try that.
Okay, all right. Let's not.
Okay, we have silk ribbons.
Do you want to show the purple so we don't neglect the purple?
Right, absolutely.
Okay.
Again, we have the Aurora. And then a number of silken colors here.
Which you guys list them as SNC. SNC on your website, aren't they? Are they listed as
Oh, they're listed as silken colors.
yeah, but isn't it abbreviated like SNC?
Oh, SILK apostrophe N colors. Yes, silk.
Okay,
And then
never mind.
apostrophe
Okay.
N colors. Are you talking about the candle company?
No, no,
okay.
no. See, SNC.
Okay, yes,
SNC.
SNC.
120. That means
Okay.
silken colors.
Okay.
Okay, now we're on the same track.
All right, good.
Okay.
All right. Off the candles.
Yeah, it's not candles.
All right.
Okay.
More sheep silk.
Oh, that is so pretty.
And then we have a heavier thread that is called shepherd silk, which is just
Oh.
a much heavier wool silk thread.
Let me get that
And
one
it's-
because, okay.
It also, I think it could be a great quilting thread too.
Ooh. Look at all those ideas. Okay, we didn't talk about the green one. What's in those little packages? The purple.
Oh, the seagrass. It's a cotton, a very thin cotton, I'll say floss for
Okay.
you.
Okay, thanks.
But it's, originally we thought it would be used more for grass or stitches or witch's hair on canvases,
Oh,
needlepoint canvases.
cute.
But it turns out that it's very versatile and it is really great on wool applique. And I even think you could cross stitch a little bit with it if you were on a heavier count.
You just have to be afraid not to try.
You have to be afraid not to try.
Not afraid to try.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, let's look at this ribbon because you know the ribbons
Okay.
have always been my favorite. Look at those. Okay, so you guys have, I have tons of this one.
Now that's the 7mm, and then there's some 4 there.
Oh man.
People keep asking for 13. I may start doing a few colors in 13mm.
Okay, I love that one. So I did a few of my tassels. I give away a tassel the second Saturday of each month.
Oh,
You have to just
oh,
say,
lucky.
yeah,
Lucky.
yeah. But I think the first one I did using this one, and then I got stingy because I didn't
Okay.
have that much of it left.
Right.
So I'm saving my silk ribbons for myself.
I don't blame
That's
you.
okay. So what else?
I think we've kind of covered all of
We
the
did.
threads.
Is it time to go shopping?
I think it might be.
Okay. Oh no. Let's talk about my cross stitch first.
Okay.
Can you bring that over? It's right next to you. Okay, just in case, because I had these questions for Cece, and I did post this. So this is the fading ink. You can see it better in this lighting here. All the different shades in that. One of my favorites. And I posted this on Instagram, and I was asking Cece about what was my exact, see how it's more stripy in some places? And I asked Cece if there was a different way to do it or a right or wrong way. And what did you say?
Okay. First of all, I asked you if you were stitching with 1 or 2 strands, and you said you were stitching with 2.
Two.
So
Mhm.
I said that if it's a subtle change, which this one is a fairly subtle change from color, you can try pulling strands and then flipping one of them around so that you're mixing up the thread. Actually, the 2 strands aren't going to match up exactly. So that's one way. When I saw this, I was expecting to see it look maybe way more stripy, and I actually think it looks really great. So I think that it's fine. Definitely if you're doing a tree or something that you want vertical movement with maybe a more heavily a change of color in a thread, then I would definitely stitch vertically. Now you also are stitching over one or cross stitching each.
I'm
as you
doing
go,
2 over, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
As you
I'm
go.
doing each cross as I
Each
go.
cross as you go. So, you know, you can always not do that. Go part way across the row and then come back. You can make sure that you don't go all the way across. You can work in little block sections. There's really a myriad of different ways that you can stitch with a multi-variegated thread to get the effect you want. But unfortunately, it might take a little bit of
It's too much for me to think about.
sampling. You don't like to think about that?
I mean, I don't
But-
want to have to,
But
because
I mean,
sometimes,
but if you're going to be doing an entire big piece,
Yeah.
you might really want to know whether how
Yeah.
how that's going.
But like when I was doing this, I thought, okay, I'll try to make it so that, you know, this light matches this light, like make it symmetrical. Forget it. It's way too much. So basically, Cece, we decide there's no cross stitch, please.
Not
And
really.
no quilters, please.
No,
There's no please.
I don't think so, not unless you want to be your own police.
Yeah, because we...
And then go right ahead and drive yourself to whatever that drives you.
We decided we kind of liked it the way it is.
So, I think it's looking great.
Okay, and then, so let's talk about I picked out the Pilgrim from Long Dog Samplers.
I love that one.
And if you guys Google it, I'll put in a picture, but I was thinking about doing a variegated floss, and I was going to have Cece pick it out with me, but I liked her opinion. So do you want to tell us what?
Okay, my opinion was that I loved the high degree of
well, it's all done in black. It's all done in black.
So, I mean, but the animals, they really had parts that were all black, and then there was areas that were like black and white. And I liked the fact that you could really see the definite change in all the animals. So I was a little concerned if you went too variegated that you're going to lose that aspect of the sampler. If that's something that you like about the sampler, then I would recommend a more solid color.
Okay, so we're going to pick out floss for that while I'm here, and then I'll be able to show that as I go along.
Okay.
And stitch on that. That will be fun. But otherwise, what would you like to say? What are your contacts for Mathair and the Thread Gatherer? Where can they find you?
You can find us at www.threadgatherer.com. That's our website. You can sign up for our newsletter there. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. We do have an online shopping cart. We also have a Thread Gatherer site on Etsy. We do, however, like to support local shops. If your local shop supports us, then we are thrilled if you order through them. But we're in business to sell threads, so we also take orders ourselves.
Okay, and you have really cute needle minders, beeswax.
We do some on the side, some nice beeswaxers and needle minders, the little fobs for the scissor fobs, and we're always trying to think up different ideas of interesting things to sell. Stitcher's lotions are available both places, both on the Thread Gatherer and the maherearth website and Etsy.
Okay, so Cece's very talented herself.
Oh,
you quilt and do stitch, and you do teach places, right?
Not so much anymore, I don't think.
But
okay,
you can be found places or not?
No.
Not
at this time.
Okay, during COVID, no.
Not with COVID, no.
But this is Cece.
I haven't actually done any of that for a long time, Kelly, except for Shepherd's Bush Retreat.
Okay, Shepherd. That's what I wanted you to say.
Oh, you wanted me to say Shepherd's Bush Retreat?
That, and you're like, no.
Yes.
Okay, when are you doing that?
It'll be this fall if they're able to have it.
Okay.
In October.
Okay.
If not, the following year, 2022.
Okay, I'm gonna state a dream I have right here now. Okay. That maybe I'll shut it down and come over and stand by you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. So we're gonna.
Why am I in the front?
Because I always hide. Okay. So we're gonna say bye, but this would be a dream of mine. I already told the story about how you said I don't follow through with things.
Oh, that I didn't.
I actually
before. Say that. That was terrible.
No, but that was a really good thing for me. So
I didn't mean it in a mean way, though.
So
I have to say that.
Okay, well, number one, since I've been here in Boise, I've got new subscribers. So what do we say for that, Cece?
Thank you. Thank you.
And my old ones, like Bernadine, Heather, Karen, the Cheryls, okay, they know that I dream of someday us all meeting together. Would it be fun if we did a retreat and Cece came to teach?
Well, why don't we
and hang out with us?
Well, that would be
figure
amazing. But I can think of some really great teachers you could have.
Well, we want you. Okay, that's a dream. We're going to say bye.
Maybe we can teach together.
Maybe we could.
That would could.
Yeah.
Who wants to do a book? I want to do a book again.
Oh.
And put cross-stitch designs in it.
And you could bring all your floss and your ribbons.
Yeah,
and...
that would be amazing.
Okay. It's in the planning up here.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, Cece, say bye.
Bye.
We're going to go shopping.
Nice to have met all of you.
Yes, we love you. Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you to Cece.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
this
you to
is a
Kelly.
big part out of her day. Okay, bye.
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 So,
Okay, Cece, show me what you're working on.
I'm making you make a grid. I think I did 10 threads by 10 threads, but I do a grid on the top surface with the silk floss, and then you weave.
So wait, I have some questions to interrupt you. Okay, what size is this?
This is 28 count.
28. And gosh, did you dye that?
Probably years ago.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, is this a couple different variegated flosses?
No, it's
Floss,
one.
or is that...
It's one ribbon. It's Christmas Carol.
Okay, it's one ribbon. Gosh, that's
But
so
I
pretty.
use the same floss. I use the same color in the silk
Oh my gosh.
floss.
Okay, so
you make the grid on the top of the fabric, and then you weave one ribbon underneath all of the thread strands, and then you go back and do the opposite direction, going over and under, so that you're weaving, so some of the ribbon is underneath and some's over the top.
that is so pretty.
And then you turn it. I'm going to turn it in, and I'll be turning it down. I'll be making a pocket for something. I'm making more handmade books, Kelly.
Okay, so Cece, how fun would that be for a class?
It's a fun way to make pockets. I love the idea of pockets on pages.
Okay, when I post this, Cece, we'll ask how many people would do that. Want to come to a class to see Cece do that.
Would Kelly do the class with me? Because we could,
Yes.
we could do a joint thing of a few things to do.
I need to know, what are you talking about? I need to learn how to do that.
Well, this could be my part.
Okay.
Maybe something else, and then you could come up with a couple.
Oh man, is that beautiful. And she has that whole bag. I'm telling you. Oh man, so this is the floss right here that goes with that ribbon. Can you take it out so we can see it all together? That seriously makes your heart pitter patter, doesn't it? Oh man, that is so pretty.